Hey guys, it's me, Andrew, checking in for the first time in a while. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my experience at MEPS, which I don't know if, I'm pretty sure Stephanie told you guys that I'm trying to join the U.S. Navy. So during the process of going to MEPS, depending on where your recruiting station is at, you're gonna go through this process. The second day, I did it the first day or the day before I was gonna leave to MEPS. I went to go get my ears cleaned because little things like your ears being too dirty or things of that nature will prevent you from going. He calls me the day before when I'm getting my ears checked out and everything, and he's like, my recruiter's like, oh, hey Andrew, or hey Odom, make sure you have everything ready for tomorrow. You have to be here at 9, I think he said 9, like 9:30 or 9 o'clock, one of those two. And then the driver leaves around 10. We get down there at MEPS at, I think I want to say we got there around like 12. Yeah, 12 or something like that. So once we got down there to MEPS, sorry, this thing sucks. So once we got down there to MEPS and everything, you check in, they do your fingerprints, make sure you're not someone else or someone else isn't checking in for you at MEPS. So once you do MEPS and everything else like that, you wait for an hour. You go to the Navy recruiting station inside of MEPS. There's Army, Air Force, Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. So everyone has their own little, everyone has their own little office that you just go in there and wait before your testing. Testing starts at 1. You will sit in this little room. Once your naval officer comes and gets you, you will leave to the testing portion of MEPS at, I want to say 12:30. Then you have to re-scan your fingerprint. It's your right thumb and your left index finger. So they'll scan you in for that. And then after they do that, they will call you for testing. They'll call you by your first name. No. They call you by your last name, then your first name. Once you're done with that, the commanding officer will go ahead and point you to your testing computer. It used to be in paper, but now obviously everything is becoming all technology, so it's all through their computer. So once you go in there, you sit down, they give you a scratch piece of paper and a pencil, and then basically they'll type in the 4-digit PIN that is provided for them, or they're like, I don't even know what you would call them. They're like teachers kind of, or testing assistants, I guess. It will go ahead and type in that PIN, and then you're good to go. Testing is 3 hours. So Stephanie had dropped me off at my recruiting station around, like 9:30. And then when you go into MEPS, they take your phone right away. They literally you put it in your bag. They put it in a locked room that only authorized personnel can let you in. Once I found that out, I was like, hey, this is no joke. I didn't talk to Stephanie for I think it was 8 hours, man, and it was killing me inside. It's a transition, from seeing her every day, talking to her every day, every minute. It's a transition, but at the same time too, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is your job, this is your career. They'll understand, or at least they should understand. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about all that one, but it is what it is. Like I said earlier, I gotta deal with it. You know, I'm not only planning for my future, you know, I'm planning for, you know, mine and Stephanie's future. And obviously we have 2 little dogs, so, you know, if they need like to go to the vet or anything else like that would be paid for. Our goal is to, actually, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, but who cares? She'll probably edit it anyways, because she's the one that always edits, because she's way better than me at that. 2020 or 2021. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, she's gonna edit that, because, yeah. When you walk through the doors of MEPS, I wouldn't say they strip you down, but like they'll pat you down, they'll make sure you ain't got no weapons or nothing else like that on you, or things of that nature. And by far, like, there's like thousands of people in there, so it's really packed. It's not like there's only a few people in there, no. So once you're done with your testing, depending on you know what you're there for, I went there to do my ASVAB. Once I did all that, I checked in, I did my testing for 3 hours. After you're done testing, they'll come in, they'll put the 4-digit code back in, and then they'll go ahead and tell you, you know, stand up, remove all your personal items, put your chair in, and then they'll go ahead and take you back into the first room that you came. Then they'll give you a slip of paper with your test score on the very bottom and where your strong points are. So once they give you that paper, then, you know, they'll go ahead and tell you, go back to your recruiting station. The Navy recruiting station is what they'll say, or, you know, the Army, you know, so on and so forth. And then you'll give them your test scores, your paper or whatever. I think it's a 608. Yeah, 608. Once you give them that, they'll ask you, how do you think you did? You know, you can either say I felt like I did pretty good, or, you know, I felt like I could have done better or something else like that. They won't tell you your exact score. They'll just say, wow, you did pretty good, or yeah, you need to work on it. They won't tell you exactly what you scored. That's your job. I'm trying to go in for admissions. It's basically an office desk. So, or a office job. That is pretty much, you know, if I were to pass, I would have went to the hotel. After the hotel, they wake you up around like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the rest of that, your whole entire day is nothing but physical training. There's other videos on YouTube you can go ahead and look up on how MEPS really is, or, you know, the testing. I could only give you my view for the testing part, because that's all I made it through, unfortunately. Yeah, honestly, it's a boring day. You don't have no one to talk to. You don't have, like I said, you don't have your cell phones. They take that in the beginning. And after that, there's 3 different phases. There's check-in phase number 1. I believe that's the check-in phase. Yeah, phase 2, I'm not really sure what phase 2 is. I think phase 2 is physical. And then phase 3 is when you go ahead and you get you go ahead and have outside, because people always look at me like I'm crazy or something. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just going to Redbox, return this movie. I don't really watch movies that often. I'd rather just pay the money to go to a movie. Actually, speaking of movie theaters, I gotta take Steph back out on my next paycheck. Stephanie, because we haven't done anything in a minute. Anyways, I know I'm way off topic. I just like ranting about shit for no apparent reason, but... Oh yeah, sorry I said the S word. Stephanie tells me I gotta stop cussing. Yeah, because I really do got I cuss a lot. Yeah, I cuss a little too much. Yeah, man, we gotta work together. Gotta start liking other people, you know, other people. Man, there's just too much hate going on in the world for no reason at all, man. No reason. Back in the day, I would say back in the day, because I wasn't even alive back then, but back in the day, you know, in our parents' generations and stuff like that, like, people fought with their hands. Like, there ain't no guns around here. There ain't no knives. Nah, they fought like real freaking men. Like, they didn't need to use weapons and stuff like that. Like, see, I almost slipped up again and said that word. Yeah, man, we just gotta work together. Actually, I do want some Baskin Robbins right now. If you don't know what that is, it's ice cream. Stephanie loves ice cream, like, loves ice cream. I bought her, I don't know if you've ever been to Wendy's, but Wendy's is like a, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a fast food restaurant, but they dip their caramel ice cream in like fudge. No, I think it's like fudge or something like that. So she's like, I've been craving it. So I went and bought it for her. She took 3 or 4 bites out of it, and she said I was finished. Unfortunately, can't do nothing about it. You can just like save it for later, or you can eat it. But yeah, like I said, I keep getting off topic, but yeah, I'm not doing it for the money, you know. Well, obviously I kind of like have to do it for the money, or the money comes along with it. The benefits, if Steph were to get sick, you know, or anything, like, she'll be okay. Everything will be paid for. Honestly, Steph wants to do it. She wants to join the Navy. I keep encouraging her to, you know, but she always says I'm too small, I'm too this, I'm too that. But here's a little message for you, babe. You can do anything you put your mind to. Anything. You know me, I'm always going to be behind you 110%. I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to care about you. I'm not going to judge you. You know? Do it. If you really want to do it, do it. You know, we'll do it together. There's no need to be down on yourself. There's no need to be all that. I'm not going to leave you. You know, like I told you, like, if you really want to do it, then we'll do it together. I told you, you need help on, you know, the physical aspect. I can help you, babe. It's not a problem, but just do anything that you want or that you feel like you'll like to do. I'm always gonna love you. I'm always gonna care about you regardless. But yeah, guys, so doing it for my future, I want to try to do like, I don't know, probably like 20 years so I can retire. Never have to work again. No, I'm just playing. I'll obviously work again. Probably like be a cop or FBI agent. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have. You know, that's pretty much all I have today. Tune in next time. It will probably be I don't know, whenever me and Steph decide to vlog again. I don't know. Probably in a couple days. We'll go do something. We'll vlog then. But as of right now, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions on how I'm feeling or how Steph is feeling about me joining, go ahead and comment down below. I believe Steph's Instagram is in there. She's supposed to put mine in, but she never did. Go ahead and DM her. Thank you guys for the love and support. And remember, always positive vibes on this channel. Thank you, and have an amazing and wonderful rest of your day.
We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what